And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. You've seen the description. This is another in my Triple H series of honoring handhelds, although this is really more of a quadruple T, a tribute to tabletops, because this is a big sucker. This is a Stunt Jumper pinball machine. Now, I've already posted my video of the Atom Pinball machine, which is awesome, despite the fact that some of the bumpers are not 100% working. This one is also about the same size, and that's why I've had to move things around and had to position the camera in such a way to get such a large item to show up on screen. So I'm going to unbox it and try it out, and yeah, I'm really hoping that unlike Atom Pinball, I'm hoping this one is fully functional. One warning I'll give anybody who wants to get into these things, any of these little cog-driven battery-type toys, over the years they do tend to wear out, and I haven't had a great success rate of working machines whenever I get them opened up. So fingers crossed this is fully functional. I did mention, actually, when I did, I think, my very first Friday foursome response for Novabug, he was asking 4 items you'd love to have in your collection. Stunt Jumper Pinball was one of those items. So for me to actually finally get one of these, it has taken years, and I'm really looking forward to cracking this thing open. I'll talk more about it once I've done so, but let's begin the unboxing and see what we got. Well, it's nicely packed. Boy, they really packed this. It's a box within a box. Ah, there's the machine. Okay, let's get all this extraneous packaging out of the way. And in fact, I'll move the camera a bit closer. All right, let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Let's turn it around. There it is. Stunt Jumper Pinball. And this is the rare white one. Oh my goodness, this thing looks great. Wow. Really nice colors. Really super game. I can't wait to fire this thing up. All right, let's get the box out of the way. I'll be keeping that for storing it in. But there we go. Yeah, Stunt Jumper Pinball. It's these little parts, these little bumpers light up. At least they should anyway. This one's missing a little bit of the cover. That's okay. And yeah, you got your flipper action there. And I wonder if he's even got batteries in there. Oh, no batteries. Okay, well, let's get some batteries in. The nice thing is, it's in really good condition, and he's even got the original battery cover here. So I'm going to put some C batteries? D batteries? Whichever one they are. C batteries. I'm going to put some C batteries in here and fire this up. But again, I'll reposition the camera so you can see it lit up and doing its thing nicely. It's in really good condition, though. Actually, just before I take it, before I put the batteries in, I just noticed something. There is the little piece. You see how these two have got their caps on, and that one I can just see the LED there? There's the piece right there, and this actually pops off quite easily here, this front glass or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to carefully remove this and get that piece out. Very carefully remove this. And see if I can rescue that piece out of there. And then that way, I can repair it later. There we go. You know what? I'm going to put that back down for now. I'll repair that piece. I'll just stick that on there at another time. But let's give the game a try. Okay, so I've repositioned the camera, and I got myself some batteries now. These are size C. This one's unusual. It takes 4 C batteries. Let's open this thing up, get these C's in there, and try out Stunt Jumper. Okay, let's turn it on and hope this thing works. Reset the score. Yeah, that's a bit stiff. And now, let's serve the ball. I'm going to be doing this from a weird angle, so pardon me. God, that's terrible. Let's give it a second try there. That's sounding better. Okay, a little bit of progress here. I took this playfield glass thing off, this plexiglass. Then I undid the screw in the center and lifted off the playfield. And I noticed there was one little cog that was loose, so I put that back on. And now at least we're working, but we seem to have lost sound somehow. Oh, wait a minute, the sound is back. Let's try it again. Hey, we're back! It's working! I guess I fixed it. Awesome. Yeah. Can't play with it, darn. Yeah, that's awesome. That's working great now. Okay, well let me turn it off. I gotta put that little cap back on, but let me put it all back together and I'll do a few close-ups here. But this is actually functional now. This is great. Okay, so I've changed the lighting in here because this way you can actually see these things light up kind of nicely. The other thing I've noticed is now that it's all functional, I'm very, very happy and it plays great. This central one seems to occasionally want to bump on its own. I think there's probably a cog that might need a little tweak. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with it the way it is, and I'm just going to leave it the way it is for now. But let me show you some gameplay. That gets stuck every once in a while. Okay, here we go. Last ball. And there we go. Well, there you go. There is Stunt Jumper Pinball for Triple H. This thing has been something I have looked for forever, and I am so happy I got this. Especially, this is kind of an unusual white model, and I got it out of a guy from Germany for a very reasonable price. I did see the more common black one. Now, Stunt Jumper in general is apparently quite a rare toy. The black one being the most common of those, and so to get a white one that is fully working and in such great condition, I'm very, very happy, especially for the price tag I got it for. Only minor complaints. It does need a bit of cleaning up. Again, I'm kind of happy it works, and having had some trouble with it initially upon opening it. I think I'll leave it the way it is. But outside of that, the only other complaint I have, very minor, is the guy who sold it didn't have the little feet extenders. I thought maybe, and there's supposed to be a little catcher here, you would keep the ball against there and there'd be a little thing that slides up to hold that in place. That's not there either, but you know what? I'm not complaining. The thing works, it looks great, and if I want to play it tilted properly, I'll just stick one of my books underneath it. You know, just slide it in there, and away we go. One last little, it's not even a complaint per se, but I find it's actually a very easy game compared to Atom Pinball. Racking up a score in this game, it's actually quite simple. Like I max out the high score pretty regularly, whereas with Atom Pinball, I find it's very hard to get even like halfway through what the score rollers will count. So I still got kudos toward Atom Pinball for being more challenging to play. Then again, half of the cogs don't work in that thing. And I would repair it, much like I repaired this one, except for Atom requires like punching holes through some of the playfield to get to the screws. So I don't know, I'm on the fence about that. I really like this one though, except for the slightly easy gameplay. This one's awesome. Very, very happy to finally have this in my collection. And until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.